That was Josh. This is Jeff. This is Carvin. What's that?
That is the Jason Becker tribute guitar to the original Numbers guitar. This is a 24 fret bolt-on neck guitar. You can see there's Seymour Duncan pickups in there, keeping true to the original guitar. And then you can see the colored inlays in the fingerboard. We did this model as a special tribute for Jason Becker. Obviously an amazing player and just an amazing guy, amazing person. And wanted to really do something for him special. And it was an awesome project that I was fortunate enough to be able to work on and design it with Jason. And this is a Carvin guitar, and it has an ash body, tongue oil finish, maple fingerboard, maple neck, and the way it is seen here is the way it comes standard. This model's not optional. You know, normally Carvin, we have a custom shop. This model it comes this way, the way you see it, and we're selling this model for $15.99. And I gotta tell you, when we sell these guitars, part of the proceeds do go to the Jason Becker Special Needs Foundation to help out Jason Becker and his family. Just an amazing guy and an amazing story, and thankfully we have Josh here to pay some good tribute to Jason and rip it up. So I'll let Josh take it away.
Oh, thanks, man.
Go for it, man.
Hey.
Right on. Thanks, Josh. Hey, man, can we go over and talk to Greg about his signature model?
Absolutely, that sounds like a good idea.
Hey, gang, we have the honor of being with Greg Howe here, and he's talking about his new model. It's pretty, man. What'd you have in mind when you put this together with these guys?
You know, honestly, it's always been for me kind of a no-frills guitar thing. I spent a little more time thinking about aesthetically, you know, getting in there. So I think this is a beautiful thing. This is what they're doing. Jeff has this thing called California Burst. So it's just a beautiful flame with this thing that they're doing that looks amazing.
Sunset, right?
Yeah, it just came out nice. But as far as the guitar features, it's kind of standard stuff that I like. 24 frets. I got really a lot more into the weight of the guitar this time because for me, I've noticed that guitars that I tend to fall in love with have less to do with what kind of wood it is and more to do with the weight. And so we really tried to keep things under 7 pounds, and we actually chambered out some stuff here. This is alder body, obviously maple top, 24 frets. We're doing, they've got some kind of combo alloy here for the fret wire, it's gold in color, which is really awesome. So I've never had gold colored frets before. But what's nice about them is that it's a lot harder than nickel, which I tend to beat up, but it's not quite as hard as stainless steel, which a lot of luthiers hate to work with. And it looks cool because it's gold. So a lot of the gold hardware. This is still in development phase, so we're going to be doing a signature pickup that's similar. I did a pickup a few years ago with DiMarzio, and whatever that is sort of a quality. It's got a sort of the tonal quality is something I'm probably going to try to relive with this a little bit. So that's a work in progress. But
I was going to ask you about the chambering, and if you felt any extra resonance, heard any extra resonance, any difference at all in the sonic palette?
Huge. Every time I love Fender Stratocasters, so I've always loved those guitars, and I've always wondered why it is that pretty much everyone I've ever plugged into sounds great. And I really have a feeling, and I believe we've proved it, that a big part of it is just the sort of inadvertent chambering that comes with the pickguard and having to front load everything. And so I just, in theory, felt like we should try that with this guitar. We should just see if that holds up, and it really does. There's something about the way the note hits. There's the immediate attack, and then there's sort of a blossom that happens with guitars that have a chambered thing or that are of a certain weight. So when wood is real light or real sort of not dense, I just tend to like the way the notes behave a little bit more. So that was a big part of what I wanted to get into with this. And it definitely came out correct this time. It's cool.
It's great, man. Well, thanks for taking a little time to take us on a tour.
My pleasure.
This is going to be on the streets this year, I guess?
It'll be on the streets, and for those, this will definitely be on the streets. And for those people who are familiar with my stuff, I guess the other thing I didn't talk about is we got away from the Floyd.
Oh, yeah.
And just going with a standard thing, which is just so nice. It sounds 10 times better, and it's nice to be able to put strings on and not have the afternoon get taken up. So it's
more Greg time for Greg. Exactly. Right. Oh, that's important. Awesome. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it. Cheers. Carvin.com?
Carvin Guitars or KieselGuitars.com.
Check it out. Signing off. Winter NAMM 2015.